good morning. We have set up a little base here in Martina Franca because of its central location to a lot of the stops that we want to do in the wider Puglia region.
We're here in Brindisi, which is one of the major centres of the Puglia region. It is a major port and it's a major trade centre for Greece and the East Mediterranean and of course Italy. Brindisi was one of the first places that Julius Caesar actually conquered in his route to take over all of Italy and his beginning of the Civil War. When he crossed the Rubicon, this is where he came to. Also interesting about Brindisi is it's actually became the capital of Italy for a short while during World War II when the Italians changed sides from the Axis to the Allies because the Parliament were worried that staying in Rome would mean they were potentially going to get captured and made prisoners with the Germans still occupying the Roman city at that time.
For sure. So we're here, the Piazza Vittorio Emanuele, because of the president who stayed here. I'm going to walk around the prom.
So here we have the monument to the Italian sailor. Obviously we're going to stop here for obvious reasons. It's actually in the shape of a rudder. It's also called the Big Rudder. You can sort of see it here on the side with the back there. The Big Rudder is 54 feet tall and it's a monument to sailors that fell in the First and Second World War. At the base of it, it actually has a bell from the Benedetto Brin, which sank in the region in 1915 during World War II. Named to be one of the key monuments and sites of Brindisi.
We came to get fish because that's what the city's known for, but we've stumbled upon this little South American gem. Seeing the Cuban flag, the Argentinian, smoke coming out of huts.
Mexican flag down there.
It's getting me going. We were just talking about how compared to some of the other smaller towns in Puglia that we've been to, that this is lacking a bit of atmosphere. And we're like, sometimes this is, how the shoulder seasons don't always work out for you because this feels like a real place that would be vibrant in the summer and then turned an abrupt corner and here we are. Buddy, jazz.
That's fucking really good.
Cheers.
That could be the best sausage I've ever had.
No, it's not Ave Maria. Scrap that.
Here we have Alpino Castle, which was started construction in the 16th century. Now, it is important to the history of Italy and, in fact, all of Europe, in that this was a stronghold for centuries against the Ottoman expansionism, they call it here in Italy. It's the Ottomans or the Turks' desire to expand into the west of Europe was often thwarted here at this castle. A fort against expansion. Who would have thought it, eh? We are here in Monopoli on our tour of the Puglia region. Interesting facts about Monopoli. It's from about 500 BC. So it's part of ancient civilizations and it has been around for a long, long time. These fortifications that you see behind me weren't actually built until the 1500s, and they were built because of piracy from across the seas. Brutal piracy attacks on Monopoli. The reason for that being that it's such a financial port with many trade routes and a lot of maritime business going on here. So it made it a natural stop for pirates looking to make a quick buck. We got here a porchetta di riccia, gusto 1. There's 2 options at this place.
Oh.
The other one's got eggplant, so I went with the one with mushrooms.
Ah, interesting choice. I was in the toiletti at the time. Oh, that bread's got some crunch. Is it good?
The meat's cold, but it's delicious, yeah.
It looks dry.
All right, there's a bit. I think there might be some sauce in there. No.
I think that's where the eggplant would have come in. Tyler doesn't like eggplant or aubergine, and I love it. I love it on everything. So it's a constant issue when we are ordering things. What are you gonna do? As long as you're happy, my love.
Do you want a bite of this?
Yeah, I do. You just wanted to shut me up.
This is drinking water. And we're here in Polignano Amare, which is a beautiful spot. It's actually one of the most Instagrammable spots in all of Italy. Wonder why. But the history is a little bit interesting. It goes back to the prehistoric times, people living in the area, and there's good reason to believe that one of the ancient cities of Italy is actually right beneath our feet here, Neapolis. It's the ancient city that no one ever talks about, mostly because it was never written about. Then the only reason they know that Neapolis potentially existed here is because of the coins that they found bearing the title of the town, Neapolis. As far as the foundation of Polignano Amare, there's two schools of thought. One, that Julius Caesar was the founding father of this place, and the other that Dionysius, we'll put his name in there, is the fella that founded this place back in 4 BC. But as far as an Instagrammable spot, it's pretty cool. Red Bull do their cliff diving. One of their cliff diving spots is right here.
We're at La Rotellina, which is a dedicated Panzerotti shop. We haven't had really exceptional ones yet, so we're hoping that this is the crap. They have little arancini balls as well that we saw them freshly rolling. You know, they've got the proofing jaw for the Panzerotti and doing it all fresh, so high hopes. I also have high hopes that I'm not going to spill it all over my shirt like I did last time, like I do with most food. Wearing white is a real liability in a street food setting. These were supposed to be mini. We ordered 4 mini Panzerotti. Really fresh. Really cheesy. You're gonna love it. You're really gonna love it. We've got a mixed bag of Panzerotti. Which one do you think that I should hoe into?
That one.
This enormous one?
Yeah, go for it.
I know you were gonna say that. I bloody knew it. Controversial. This is so different from the cack we've had so far. This is like fresh and controversial. I don't want to bite into that end because it's going to be... Oh, Jesus Christ, Espírito Santo.
I think you've done the wrong thing there.
Yes. Espírito Santo, Jesus Christ, mamma mia. That's incredible. It's like a 8-hour ragu in there, and this crispy casing is so fresh and light. It's not like a calzone, it's not a pizza crust. I don't know how to describe it. Graceful. Like a swan. Do I have anything on my white shirt? On my red face? You're losing the plot.
Fucking disaster.
This is our next spot. It's 1974. It's hot. You're hot. You're young. You're tanned. ABBA's Waterloo plays on tiny speakers on an Italian village square. You've just had dinner and you're in search of a digestivo. The square is filled with people, young and old, fleeing from stifling apartments where they've slept away the afternoon. You walk into a neon cafe where the attendants dressed in white dole out colourful gelato and amaretto spiked coffees. All while a disco ball throws light across the room. You don't speak Italian, but you feel Italian. The kind of Italian you see on vintage disco albums. Big hair and dark skin. This, my friends, is Supermaggio. It opens all hours, a time capsule to a place you don't remember, but you'll never forget. And then this fucking guy stood here.
What's his name?
Thank you, Ryan Hausberger. You get one of these. Expectations are huge now. Huge. Fuck yourself. Bullshit. Thanks heaps for watching. If you like this video, click the playlist to watch the rest of our European adventure. You can see where we started and how the bloody hell we got here. Or never not.